It's Tyler Reif and Sean Hingorani out of turn 4. There's that restart line. Green flag up. It's time to rock, roll, and rumble here at Evergreen Speedway. Field streaming down the back stretch. Look at that jump that Tyler Reif gets over Sean Hingorani. The top two have stretched out a little bit of an advantage over that battle for third and fourth. As we come to complete lap 1, Tyler Reif will lead off at turn 4 to complete lap 1. Tyler had a good run going last time out at Shasta Speedway, had some issues late in the race, didn't get the finish he was looking for. He has jumped out. Wants to erase all doubt here tonight as we've got good battles towards the back of the top 5, but right now, Hingorani trying to keep Tyler Reif in his sights. Reif driving off into the distance. There's that battle. Landon Lewis in the 17. Landon already putting some pressure on Trevor Huddleston. These two have spent a lot of time this season racing one another. Looks like Landon's going to give Trevor a little knock on the back door right there through turns 3 and 4. Tanner to the bottom side of the racetrack. Ooh, sliding just a little bit. We talked about how abrasive the racing surface here is at Evergreen Speedway. Don't want to do too much of that sliding. Got to get these tires to lap 75, the halfway break. And again, Huddleston just not able to keep that car down to the bottom side of the racetrack. He opens up that bottom lane. Tanner Reif takes advantage of it. He's going to move up into 5th. Trevor Huddleston back to 6th. There's the leader one more time. Still holding on to about a 1-car length lead over Sean Hingorani. And you notice, folks, if you keep an eye on the back bumper of that 15 car, the gap between he and Cole Raz has shrunk. Cole Raz in the 5 car for Jerry Pitts has closed that gap quite a bit. So we're about to have a 3-car tussle for the lead. Coming home in the 3rd position in his series debut. Trying to do even better here tonight, as we have now completed 75 laps here at Evergreen Speedway. Halfway point has been reached. Cross flags in the air. We should see the caution flag. There's Joe Contreras with the cross flags. Once all the lead lap cars have come across the start finish line right there, we'll put the caution flag out.
Here at the halfway point, things have been clean and green so far this evening. Tyler Reif showing speed out the gate. He controlled the first portion of this race, but a persistent Sean Hingorani took over the lead on lap 56. Now, with the whole field having a chance to come down pit road, no major adjustments for any of our leaders, just some air pressure here and there, but 4 tires and fuel for everybody. That's going to reset things here as we approach a restart, a 75-lap race to the finish.
All right, coming back to green. Sean Hingorani gets the jump on Cole Raz, and here comes Tyler Reif. Reif to the inside of Cole Raz down into turns 1 and 2, and Reif will take over that 2nd spot. And again, we talked about it at the top of the show. Tire conservation is going to be key. We've got some fresh General tires on all of these race cars, and look at Landon Lewis shoving his way underneath Tanner Reif. How early do you want to get what you can get out of these? Oh, we've got some problems down into turn 1, and Tanner Reif is into the outside wall. Last year's winner has made contact with the turn 1 wall, and that puts us under the caution flag. Let's take a look at the Flow Racing replay and see what happened down into turn 1 to put us under caution for the 2nd time here tonight. Wow, a lot of sparks from the right front corner of that car. Not going to turn, and pow! Hard contact for Tanner Reif down into turn 1. Tough break. Had spent most of, if not all of, the opening half of this race in the top 5. Sean Hingorani has to be the first one to the restart line. And that line is off of turn 4. Actually, a little bit of a ways down off of turn 4. And indeed, Hingorani gets to that restart line first. Joe Contreras with the green flag back in the air, and we'll see what happens down into one on this restart. Hingorani going to get the jump on Tyler Reif. Reif going to try to settle into that second position, and here comes Landon Lewis. Lewis has been aggressive once we have gone back racing here in the second half. And he's going to take the third spot from Cole Raz, the 17 car. Coming to life here early on in the second half here at Evergreen. Saw some sparks off the exhaust pipes of that 17 car as he hit a bump there down the backstretch. These two finished 1-2 at Phoenix Raceway to start the season. The first time ever a combination race with the ARCA Menard Series has been won by a full-time West Series driver. Tyler Reif making some history to get the season started. Hasn't quite gone the way he anticipated it would. He's now made a change in teams. He's gone from the Loudon Jackson Racing team to the Central Coast Racing team, and here comes a challenge for that second spot. Landon Lewis to the inside. He's going to grab that spot off at turn 4, move Landon Lewis in the 17 car up to second. And if Hingorani is able to close the deal, they'll look to sweep the weekend at the Illinois State Fairgrounds with the ARCA Menard Series on the mile dirt tomorrow afternoon. Hingorani down the backstretch. He will be looking at the white flag this time around. Final circuit here at Evergreen Speedway. Sean Hingorani off at turn 4, looking at the white flag from Joe Contreras. No pressure from behind. He's going to let those lap cars in front of him have all the room they need. Sean Hingorani cleanly down the backstretch and into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. And for the fourth time this season, Sean Hingorani will pick up the win. Hingorani goes to victory lane here at Evergreen. Tyler Reif across the stripe to come home in second.
He's in the battle for the championship and now picks up win number 4 of the year here at Evergreen. Sean, you dominated those final few laps, cruising to the green-white checkered here. At what point during this race were you confident that you had this one won?
You know, from lap 1, I was confident that we had this thing won. Had a really good race car. I wish I could go celebrate with the fans, but there were some problems there. But, you know, just brought me a great race car. So just an old-fashioned flip in there at the end.
Sean, when we spoke last in the grandstands at Shasta Speedway after your win, you said, I think we can get this in regards to the championship. Where's that confidence level now?
You know, it's growing higher every race, so just got to keep getting these wins and doing what we do.
Congratulations on the win, Sean.
Thank you. We're going Craftsman Truck Racing next week, so make sure you guys tune in.
That's Sean Hingorani, 4 wins now on the season. He's a championship contender, fighting for every point, getting closer and closer after this win here at Evergreen Speedway.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.